Yeah.
And they're like, not us.
Nah, that's chill. That's chill. That's
You didn't bring
chill.
a list of, I don't know, your favorite military operations, list of historical figures, a science experiment podcast. That's fun. Remember, in elementary school, you had to do a science experiment?
Y'all did those?
I did one where
my mom
y'all participated in that.
I did one. I remember very actively remember I got a piece of white cardboard paper and got dinosaurs, like plastic dinosaurs, and I made like cotton ball clouds, and I just brought that in, and someo's like, what is this about science? And I go, arts and crafts is what I like. I don't like science.
One thing I remember we did in science is like we had to bring in like this some sort of way like this, like we had to put an egg in like a bowl or whatever you could.
Okay.
And we went to like the top of the bleachers to like drop it.
Oh, yeah.
To like see like who actually had like
who could like keep the egg safe from cracking. Yeah.
I did not.
That's a sitcom.
I did not.
That's a classic sitcom experiment.
Yeah.
It
is?
Yeah, I've seen it on like a couple of shows. Like,
that's where they got
Boy
that
Meets
from?
World. Yeah.
Oh,
Your teacher phoned it in.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Your teacher's a hack.
Yeah, my teacher's lazy, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, for some reason, my mom was like, I got it.
Oh,
she like do
Kathy.
mine. Yeah, because it's like I don't know why she was like, we're gonna have the fucking this family's gonna have the sickest science experiments of all time. I wish I could remember what the hypothesis was, but it was like a bunch of different like basically like animal shaped. It was like I don't know. My mom like made like animal crackers basically, and then I think it was like this one has this like different ingredients and like how they bake and what they. And it was like, and then she like glued it to like a big board and like showed it all off. And then I remember when teacher asked me, she's like, "And what's this?" I go, I got nothing on that. Yeah, I got nothing on that. Why would I bring my mom in here?
I feel like most people's parents did their shit when it came to that, except for like it was always like a really smart girl.
Oh yeah.
That was always
Lisa
like
Simpson effect.
Yeah.
That's what
And it was never a dude. It was always a girl.
No, yeah. You see like a kid who's like one shoe is always untied, and you're like, you made that volcano?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you made a volcano that's beautiful?
Yeah.
No,
you don't understand paper mache.
Yeah.
You fucking liar.
Dude, yeah. Because there was no way I was like, I got to do this science project, and I'm definitely going to do it well. I want to do it really well. I was just like, I just don't want to fail.
Yeah.
That's all I cared about.
Oh, you cared about that?
I did.
There was it don't mean shit to me.
Yeah.
I'm still a person. Fuck y'all.
Yeah. You can't take my humanity.
Yeah, you can't take my fucking humanity.
You're
Fuck
real
outta
philosophical.
Yeah.
Third grade.
You're a dick.
Put your man-made grades on me.
Yeah, right.
It's
What?
unreal.
That's how you're going to define me?
Yeah.
Define me that way?
No, I like really cared, especially because I was like not good at anything physical. So I was like, I had to have something.
Yeah.
So I couldn't couldn't really run. I mean, I could run.
Yeah.
You know, if I had to.
Sure.
If need be.
You're a clutch player.
Yeah, well, I'm more of a locker room guy.
Yeah.
I'm more of a locker room kid.
Yeah.
But no, I definitely cared up until a point. I remember like literally in like I think it was like 9th grade, realizing like, oh, I don't have to do homework, but I don't feel like it. And then it was really that was a sharp drop into being like, I'm gonna try to really use my personality to see how far I can get with that. And then
There you go.
Exactly.
That's
now
the greatest
we're all
lesson
here.
you can learn.
Yeah. They don't teach you that.
No, I really had to learn it on my own.
That's why homeschool kids are so clearly like you could notice them because they have no person. They had to like riz up their parents. They couldn't do it.
Personality. Yeah.
Mom and dad's like, nah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Do your homework.
You could tell that kind of with like certain sports that a person has played too, like that they have no personality.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of gymnasts do not. Yeah, because like they're they eat, breathe, all that, whatever.
Yeah.
That like so much. It's
And
like it's intense.
Yeah.
I mean, to do the things that they are doing.
Yeah.
You need that level of like
focus
and concentration.
You can't use any of your utility points on personality. It's all on fucking delt strength.
I guess because it's all so like. It's
meticulous
like,
and
yeah, it's like the same thing with like figure skating where it's like you have to land exactly
probably
like
another one too where the person
yeah.
It's like there's no like it's not like skateboarding or something where it's like, oh, this guy is cool.
Yeah.
It's like it's like no, they landed perfectly straight up and down. So that
these
is
people
good.
kind of have like no personality, but like whereas like skateboarding, you can put your personality into.
Yeah. Right. There's no.
And you don't have to be the best. It's like, I mean, it's the same with comedy too, where it's like some people are like, hey, you're not technically the best at this.
Yeah.
But
I like
I
you.
really like watching you.
Yeah,
you're,
yeah.
You're at least
fun.
likable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no Allen Iverson on the pommel horse. There's no
Yeah.
no one's really putting their whole spin on it.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah, you think there's a Kobe out there?
That'd be really funny if all
In
of a
the
sudden
uneven bars,
Yeah.
bro.
no fucking way.
Hell no. They got stone face, bro.
there's a guy on the ring, like doing the rings, and then they're like, "Hey, we're not, no more braids."
Yeah.
They have a dress code off the
Yeah,
court now
seriously.
too.
I know.
That's always so funny to me, where it's like the dress code off the court
Why
for
do people
sports.
care? Yeah.
Since
They just
Are you talking about
changed.
like when they walk through the tunnel?
yeah, like when they really were like everyone has to wear a suit. Everyone.
Oh, that was
like,
like in school.
yeah. Oh no, like in like
Like NBA
NBA or
players,
like
they changed
NHL, like before that.
Because
like
they didn't have
before-
one, and then I think Allen Iverson, because of him, they made him.
They
Yeah, they
made
were.
them.
You know what? They were all suits for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just realized
they all
that.
looked like they were still getting drafted every night. They had like the
Yeah.
big giant
Yeah.
suit on.
It all looked like they're going to the Bernie Mac show.
yeah, right, yeah.
Big flowy
Yeah.
suits.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
wow,
it
I
changed
think
because
about that.
hockey, they just changed it this year. They were doing all
They're allowed
the
to-
suits. Now they can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, "Thank you." It's
It
82
is kind of
games.
it is kind of weird thing because that is like a very like high school thing
Yeah.
where it's like, okay, guys, we have a game today. This is how you need to dress. But it's like no one actually gave a fuck that it's like
No.
that they dress that way. It's not like it made any difference.
Doesn't make any difference. The only people that see
Yeah.
you are like the valets and the people working the arena.
Yeah, it's
no
like,
one
yeah.
gives a shit. Also, you're a millionaire. Are you telling me what I have to wear? That's
I
fucking
know.
crazy.
They do have some rules that sometimes where I'm like, yeah, like because I used to work in a hotel.
Yeah.
And sometimes we get like sports teams and the
Ooh.
football teams, they're a little bit more strict.
Oh really?
Yeah, they
Like
have
curfew?
They have curfew.
Oh
yeah,
Great.
and
That's so
they have
nuts.
security on every level.
Fuck.
Yeah, watching. I'm like, I go,
Whoa.
these dudes are fucking millionaires. Bro.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Some guy that can buy and sell my entire family. I'm like, he goes to walk out of his room, and I'm like, little
Yeah.
late, sir.
They're all in
Yeah.
their button-up pajamas trying to go room to room like Scooby-Doo
Yeah,
cutscenes.
dude. It was so funny because one of the players, he goes, hey, when he got there, he goes, hey man, can you go get me In and Out? I go, what?
What?
It's like, you want In and Out? He goes, yeah, bro, I'll tip you well. He goes, for me and the homies, bro, I had to go get them like a fucking bundle.
Yeah.
Of like,
Right, you're in line
yeah,
for a while.
I was in line, bro. Like got them in. They tipped me really fucking good. Bro.
That's
Good,
sick.
okay.
That's nice.
Yeah, I think they tipped me like $200.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's so.
They
Yeah.
couldn't DoorDash with curfew? Or like you got to be asleep.
I don't know why they actually didn't do it. Also, I don't think In and Out does
Okay,
as part of like DoorDash. I don't think you can order
Okay.
In and Out like that.
that sounds
it's like
very
one of the
them.
few. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's probably why it's so packed.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But
That's actually a really good way to make it look even more like
exclusive.
it's not, or like like it's just like, oh,
have you
cool,
guys had it before?
but I mean,
No.
I've kind
You
of
ever
had
had it?
I've been there, but we're both vegan, so it's kind of like.
Oh, okay.
So it we're eating hamburger buns and French fries
Yeah,
when we
yeah,
go
yeah,
there,
no,
so
you're
it's
good,
not.
yeah.
French fry salad, please.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, right. Yeah. No, that's cool. How long y'all been vegan?
18 years.
18 years?
Yeah.
You too?
16 years, yeah.
Damn.
We're not married. I know that
Yeah,
made it,
I
seem-
know,
that just
right?
made it seem like
I
we're
know, right?
married.
Damn.
Yeah,
We're just
You're like,
good friends.
Honey, we need to do this.
Yeah. We need to worry about our health.
yeah,
Yeah.
He saw me. He's like, maybe we should think about salads. more."
yeah.
He's trying to make me trim.
That's funny.
That's
yeah,
fun.
Yeah, I'm friends with Toby Morris.
Oh yeah,
Right,
yeah.
so yeah, I'm real good friends with him. I think he's been vegan. I think it's like 35 years or something like
That's
that.
wild.
That's like, because when I first started being vegan, it
and I met
was
Toby once, by the way, so I'm also cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
We hung out once. I can't remember why. I think it's because of Danielle from Vegan Treats.
probably. I mean,
Something
yeah,
like
it makes
that, yeah.
sense. But dude, it's like when I started being vegan, I was like, this is really hard. So imagine adding another 17 years on top of that.
Yeah.
You're like, it's like, nah, you're
Also, like
screwed.
the food quality like has evolved.
oh,
dude, immense.
You know,
dude.
I remember Toby was telling me like Boca Burgers, like that was like
that was the
that was
height.
like
that was the height.
That was
That was the Model T of burgers.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
hell yes.
That was like, I don't know when it was. Maybe it was like, it was a while ago. But I remember like at one point, I think I was like, visiting my family, and they're like, "Oh, we got you Boca Burgers," and I ate one, and I remember just sitting there being like,
It's tough.
Never again.
Tough.
Like being like, this
Tough.
is the last one I eat. Can't do it. I'm
Damn.
like, I'll eat just a bunch of napkins before I eat this
I
thing
applaud you. I
again.
was vegetarian for like a year and a half or something. You're almost 2 years,
Thank
something
you for
like
your
that.
service.
Yeah, no, right? Thanks.
yeah.
On Veterans Day, no less.
Yeah, you were in it. Yeah. You put your time in.
I
Men
tried
who
it.
are vegetarian for a year and a half are more braver than the troops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always said.
And I fucked up. I did it wrong, bro. I just ate a lot of carbs.
Oh,
Classic mistake.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Oreo mistake.
And then all of a sudden they were like, you're pre-diabetic. I go, what?
Whoa.
How you know that?
yeah.
He's like, I took
I'm
your
not diabetic, right? We're all pre-diabetic
Yeah.
until we are.
What was so funny is she did say, she goes, you eat a lot of carbs? And I was like, yeah, I do eat a lot of carbs. She goes, and then she started breaking down carbs to me, which me being 38, I
Sure.
should have known
yeah.
that like carbs carry so much sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it just kind of like sits there or whatever. And whatever. And I should have known that. That's the part of me where I should have paid attention in school.
Oh,
You know, they probably talked about carbs in school.
You know what?
Actually,
I don't think
no,
they
they didn't. No, they didn't.
no, fuck no.
Like, 'cause how
dude,
old are you guys?
I'm 37.
37?
38.
Yeah.
Dude, they were
so
like-
we all were going to school
Yeah.
at a time
Yeah, same thing.
where the lunches and the
Dude,
breakfast.
The
George
food pyramid,
Bush's
the food
America.
pyramid,
Yeah,
they were
right.
like, you got to eat 20 servings of bread every day. They're like, one, make sure you get a little bit of fruit. Make sure
Yeah.
you get 100
Yeah.
slices of bread a day.
Maybe that's what I should have told the doctor. I was like, I was doing what they told
was
me.
in the food pyramid.
Yeah.
Every sandwich is a club sandwich.
Yeah.
Put
How
more.
crazy was that pyramid though?
Dude, it's insane.
When you think about it now, you're
Yeah.
like, this is really fucked up.
yeah.
It's
You're like,
nuts.
bread is the biggest slice.
Yeah. And then,
No pun intended.
And then they're
But
like,
they're like the biggest piece, but like you gotta have
Bread,
a lot of bread.
pasta.
Pasta,
bread,
yeah.
pasta, rice. Dude, when I found out how big a serving of rice was, I
Yeah.
almost killed myself. I was like,
Dude,
no. I was like, every time I
crazy.
eat Chinese food, I'm eating 42 servings of rice. No,
Yeah, dude.
So
no
much.
way.
crazy.
It's insane. And also because it's like, you think it's also healthy because you're like, oh, well, like bodybuilders eat just like rice
But
all
they're
day
like
long.
burning so much
Dude, yeah.
like carbs.
Yeah.
Like
and
when they
they're-
work like was it Michael Phelps?
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So he had to eat like so much like carbs. Like he had to eat like a stack of pancakes.
Dude, yeah.
You know, all this stuff, but like also with swimming the way he was and the amount he was practicing, he had to like eat that much. Otherwise, like his body would not like
Yeah, it would just like
Shut down.
fully
it
just
would
become
shut down.
like, yeah.
Yeah. So he
fucking-
needed like that fuel. Isn't that crazy?
It's nuts.
There was so long where I was eating like that, but doing
Not
none
doing
of the
that.
When
physical.
you do nothing,
I did
that was
none
my
of
thing.
the
too. I was like,
physical.
no.
I was like 10.
Bulking.
Yeah, I was like 10. I was on about a 34, 35 year bulk. It was
Yeah,
really incredible.
Yeah.
I really was going for a while.
You were investing heavily.
I was, and it was like, it's so funny. It's like, especially because I used to be pretty heavy. So it was like that thing where it's like you do like weight math where you're like, I remember once being like, finding out that Emmitt Smith was like 5'11", 240, 250
Yeah.
when he was
Okay.
at his like prime.
Yeah,
And I remember being like, that's the exact same weight and height as me.
dude.
And I had zero
Yeah.
zero muscle mass. I
Yeah.
could not run at all. And I remember being like, I'm exactly like Emmitt Smith, except for everything he's ever done and can do still to this day.
Yeah, you was wearing it different.
Oh, for sure.
You were wearing it different.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Real
yeah,
different.
when Emmitt Smith turned to the side, it didn't look like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
density map. It was really,
I don't, it is crazy when you put that into perspective. You're just
Yeah.
like, oh, that person weighs the same amount, but I just look different.
I
in it.
looked, yeah. And I was like, well, he doesn't.
Well, he's
he-
black. It's different.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, well, he runs a little bit more than
Yeah,
I do.
yeah, yeah, just a little bit,
Just
just a
a
little
little tiny bit more. Because
It-
he's only running 3-4 yards at a time.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I could do sprinting,
Yeah,
basically.
and his
That's like,
40-yard dash is like a 4.3.
dude,
you know?
yeah. That's
Insane
Yeah,
athlete.
it's so, I just being
Yeah, so
like,
don't compare yourself to
no,
Emmett
fuck,
Smith.
no.
No more. Maybe now.
And maybe, yeah. No, I
He's
don't think now. I
never.
don't think now either.
That's a fun,
Even.
But I think he still looks great.
Of course he
He's
looks
oh,
like-
dude, yeah, he's
You
still.
know, what was that pros versus Joes, where it'd be like a professional athlete,
Yeah.
whatever. But we should get aging pros. Like how old does Emmitt Smith have to get until I'm a better athlete than him? And I think I'm a bad example because I'm already too old. But someone else.
But I mean, that was kind of the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight was.
Oh
Where
yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
how far can one of the greatest athletes of all time,
Mhm.
like, I don't want to say fall because it's not like it's I don't know. It's like still it's first of all, it's Mike Tyson. I don't think he's listening to my podcast.
Hey, first of all, our podcast.
Yeah, that's true. My apologies. But I am like, it's not like, oh, it's like, something horrible happened to him. It's just that time kept moving forward. But I was like,
I hated that fight.
Dude,
I hated everything about it. Even that it was a thing.
Dude, it made me so sad.
Well, it's just like, it's weird because and all these people were like, oh, Mike's gonna murder him. I go, you really think that?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I mean, like, no disrespect to Mike, but
yeah,
there's just there's a difference. Like, when he was fighting when he was younger, there was this urgency behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this thing with Jake Paul, it's like he's been out of the game for so long, he's doing a lot of great things with his life. What's the urgency?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen,
There's no urgency there to fucking, know,
because he doesn't have anything left to prove.
He has
Everyone
nothing to
already
prove.
thinks he's like one of, if not the greatest of all time, one of the greatest. Where it's like I've seen him cry too many times on a podcast for it to be like that's the same Mike Tyson as it was.
Yeah,
like when he got out of jail and fought again.
Yeah.
But it's also not like he ended his career really well.
That's
It's
the
not like
thing,
he was
yeah.
like, people were like, I wonder if he would have kept going. Like, no, he ended his career poorly. He looked bad his last 6 fights.
Yeah.
It's like, there was no curiosity.
You gotta know when to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
like 20 years ago, he was fighting guys who worked an overnight shift at Kmart.
Yeah.
When they weren't fighting him. Yeah, he was just like,
journeyman, yeah.
So it was like, it wasn't like, he retired undefeated.
Yeah.
But it's still this it's that thing where you're like, man, that's the guy I watched all the time. Love him. And then you're like, this fucking YouTube guy, even though he whatever, it's like, fuck.
I know, I hated it. It.
Yeah.
I didn't even watch it. I refused to watch it. And I'm glad people forgot about it. I'm glad that they quickly forgot about it.
Quickly went out of the zeitgeist.
But the people that made me mad the most were the people that were like, oh, Tyson, the people that literally thought that. I go, I don't even know. I watch boxing, but I wouldn't say I'm a fucking a top expert analyst for boxing.
Yeah.
But there was just something about y'all really think he's gonna do that? Y'all really think it's gonna be like that? I was like, I don't know.
I
was like, I don't know. Yeah, but
I also think it's a lot of guys. It's the same guys who are still in their late 40s, really holding onto their hairline, trying. They don't want to admit that they're also aging because they're like, Mike Tyson is 25 years old still, and so am I.
And
by
I
the
have
way.
potential.
And they're watching his fights from the 80s and 90s.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I mean?
It's like, listen, do I watch Mike Tyson walkout highlights sometimes when I'm feeling a little low to get hyped up? Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Gosh,
But-
he was so dangerous.
Dude, yeah, I get scared. I get so scared.
Imagine being his opponent where you're like,
Fuck.
Why is that just a siren?
Yeah, right. I'm like, why'd you guys believe in me?
Yeah.
Fucking
turn into my corner every
terrifying.
5 seconds, like, what?
Your corner.
How much are you making from
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, right, yeah.
You're fighting Mike Tyson and your corner guy. You're shadowboxing and your corner guy's like, practicing throwing in the towel. Being like, all right, let's.
how am I gonna throw this
I'm gonna do this
I'm gonna
way.
do a little swag.
I'm gonna throw this towel in for you.
Yeah.
Dude, he was dangerous, and his face, his focus. You know who I feel that way about? Pereira. Alex Pereira.
Yeah.
UFC, bro. When he's in the face off, his level of
Intensity.
is so stoic, bro.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
He's fun. He's
Those
very
are
fun.
those are the people I admire. When
Oh,
someone is
okay.
just so focused and stoic, and then they're just a fucking monster.
Yeah.
I love how they're quiet about it. He doesn't talk shit.
No, not really.
You know what I mean? He just literally is gonna beat your ass.
I think he's gonna get you.
He's literally that's literally what he does. I love that kind of focus.
Yeah.
Obviously the way Kobe was.
Did you like Fedor?
Which one was
Fedor Emelianenko?
I'm not familiar with UFC too strongly. Yeah,
okay. Fedor never fought in the UFC, but he was considered the best heavyweight fighter of all time. But he is the epitome of stoicism in MMA, where he's just
really?
just Russian machine face.
Yeah.
Just kind of a little chubby too. He's just fucking murderer. I'll show you.
There's I felt like there was another who's another fighter that was kind of like that. Machida?
Oh, Machida being the Brazilian fighter, the karate guy.
Yeah.
Machida's very, A lot of times he'd knock people out and kind of stand and bow.
I'm
very cool.
I like that guy.
He and his dad drink their own piss. It's very.
Oh, they do?
They do. They did. I don't know if they still do. It was an old thing of the best way to purify yourself is to wake up and drink your piss, which is the opposite.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Purifying by getting it out.
I got a Brita.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that
yeah.
instead. I'm gonna.
Yeah,
stay
they
with
don't
the
put it
Brita.
through a filter first.
No,
or
they don't put it
anything?
through their filter. They
And they
the
have
mach-
They have running water.
and they have running water.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
They
machine
got a
is-
home. They got a bed, bro.
Yeah, they got a whole. They got a whole
They got
home situation.
all
Yeah.
that shit.
It's really crazy. The MMA lore of meals is the Machitas drink their piss and Overeem eats horses.
Eats horses?
Yeah. But he did steroids, but that was his like I wink,
eat
I eat
horses.
horse meat. That's my
Oh.
secret.
horse meat ain't gonna make you like that.
No.
No.
Absolutely.
That guy was a monster. Like
huge. Really, really
I've
crazy.
seen the residents of the places that eat horse meat, and they all look like regular people.
Yeah.
Mongolia. I mean,
I didn't know people ate horses, bro.
yeah, definitely. It's like in like that kind of weird like that part of China and Russia where they just become one weird
Mm-hmm.
ice place.
Yeah.
Where it's like those are definitely
I
kind
know
of
some Asian Russians.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
oh,
go.
Yeah.
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 My English teacher was one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That is so funny when you see like a UFC guy and has like he's from some a stand place,
Yeah.
and then you're like looking at him, you're like pretty close to China.
Pretty
Yeah,
close
yeah,
to
yeah.
You're
China.
like, hey, maybe you guys shouldn't be so racist
Yeah.
up there.
Almost in the way that a lot of how Australians are from the criminals of the UK. It feels like that area is like where China was like, you fucking guys go over there. We don't.
Yeah,
We're dangerous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you go over there.
And they
Yeah,
made.
they're like, go, you ride around horses, eat them too. For
Wait,
sure.
so they eat horses out there?
Yeah, there's a lot of places that eat horse meat.
It's
I
a
didn't-
big
I didn't
yeah.
know
It's
that.
much bigger
Yeah,
than you
yeah,
think.
yeah. I mean, there's places when my dad was in the Navy, he was in the Philippines, and he was like, oh, they were just full on selling dog meat. For
Yeah.
sure. Like they were saying this is a dog. They weren't even trying.
Oh,
They
I
were
knew
like,
that.
Yeah, they were like,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
dog meat.
Yeah.
And so I was like, horses, like, there's some. I don't know if it was here, if it's in America or like in like Mexico, but it was like a fancy, like someone I know was in like a fancy restaurant and took like a plate and was like, this is
Whoa.
horse meat, by the way. And I was like, I don't know if I'll be posting that on my story.
Never.
I don't know if I'll be I mean, that's also the thing where I'm like so vegan where I'm like, that's the same as beef to me, but I know it's not.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it does
But it's
feel
a weird argument to because like the dog argument is like personality. They love us. We hang out.
Yeah.
Horses, I'm sure that some of them have personalities, but it's not the same.
No, they got
Yeah.
personalities, dude.
They got personality.
I've never been around. I've been on a horse once,
I've been on a horse.
and the horse came.
Whoa.
I'm just
did?
saying.
Oh, I was like,
That's how good I am at riding horses.
That's
Like,
how
get
good
on
I
their
am.
back and they
Fuck
come.
that.
the horse like, why you riding me like that?
And the guy got jealous. Hey, get off. Get the fuck off.
yeah.
It wasn't bring your own spurs night. Where the hell did those
Yeah,
things
right.
come
Yeah,
from?
seriously.
My ass is out. Wiping my ass on the horse's back.
Damn. Yeah, I don't do the obscure meat at all. I don't really
Okay.
fuck with like you can't get me to like.
Yeah, are
No.
you wait, what's your diet like? I love
like
I
when
love
I'm,
talking
when
about
I'm
eating.
when I'm home,
Yeah.
like it's usually just like ground beef or ground chicken and rice.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
that's pretty with veggies or whatever.
Yeah.
That's pretty much like the go-to. But like when I'm on the road, gets a little tricky.
Go
Mhm.
go a little bad boy mode on the road.
Yeah, I go a little bad boy mode.
Yeah.
That's why like I started doing Airbnbs more instead of hotels because like
Oh.
I can just cook
Yeah.
for the week, like cook some meals for the weekend and like make that easier on me.
That's
You know, but when I'm
yeah.
in hotels, it's a little, it's a little tricky.
Yeah. I
But
get a little I feel like I have pretty good discipline when I'm home, and then there's something about being in a hotel room bed that I'm like, I should probably have probably
Right?
800 Sour Patch Kids right now.
dog, like last night, I went down to the little bodega that was open like late. This is like 1:30 in the morning, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get those Reese's sticks. Let me get the Pringles.
Yeah.
Let me get this fucking chocolate drink. Like what the for what, bro?
Something that I'd be embarrassed to put in my garbage can at home.
Yeah, I'm like I never get this stuff at
Yeah.
home
Yeah.
ever.
The amount of time, like I feel like like the guys who run this, like, the worst is when you're buying that shit, but it's in the little market inside the hotel,
Yeah.
where you're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you go
Oh.
downstairs
That
and
little side
the person who
room.
checked you in, you have to be like, and I'll be getting the Skittles.
Yeah,
You're not
exactly.
even like you're not even like getting a beer or like
No.
doing anything
You're
fun.
like,
You're
I'll
like,
take
I
that.
got Skittles and I got Pringles and I got a Diet Coke. And I'm acting like I'm buying porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I get stuff like this all the time.
It's fucking it's maddening, bro.
Yeah.
It drives me fucking crazy that, but that's why I'm like I gotta do a fucking Airbnb.
Yeah, that's
Mm,
that's actually
Smart.
like so fucking small.
It just helps, bro.
Yeah.
When you're on the road, is there like an immediate look up if this restaurant is nearby kind of a thing?
I usually always try to find like a Chipotle because like that's where I can get like the chicken, rice,
Yeah.
and veggies
Yeah.
or whatever.
Smart.
Usually there's like all that around. Sometimes there's like when there's not, I go. It's usually I'm in some fucking
It's weird, yeah.
rural ass area.
Dude.
They're like, we don't know what that is. You know what I mean?
We were up like way north Michigan once. And I remember just being like, I need something close to food. It was that thing where it's like you've only eaten like gas station snacks for 2 days. And I'm like, fuck. I was like, I think the closest Chipotle was like 70 miles away.
Yeah.
And I was like, and not even, obviously I'm just, Chipotle is like, it's good. And especially on the road, it's great. But I'm like, how do people live like this?
Yeah.
Like you guys don't even have anything close to that?
Close to that, bro. There's some places I go where I go, don't send me there ever again.
Dude.
Fuck that, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. See, that's
What,
the
you
thing. Because I wanted to be like,
I was
what's
like,
the worst?
what came in your head?
No, because I was like, what is the worst? Because I love talking shit about everything, but about like places. But then I'm also like, I would like you to get invited back to these clubs.
Man, I don't give a fuck, bro.
Okay.
You know, because here's the thing: like everybody could get talk shit about. Like every time someone's like,
Because
like if I randomly mention a city in my set and somebody goes fuck, and then people go yeah, I go ugh.
yeah,
I go, no one cares,
Don't
bro. Only
fucking
you.
give a shit. Yeah.
No one gives a fucking shit. Even the people that live there don't even give a fucking shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, chill. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, don't get too excited about your fucking.
Yeah.
I've never done that in my fucking life. If someone shouted out like Phoenix, I've never been like fucking
Hell
or like
yeah.
or any place that I lived. Any
Yeah,
other city
yeah.
that I've like lived in,
You
I've
can
never
call-
been like fuck yeah, dude. That's the town, baby. It's like
Yeah.
what is it
Yeah.
for you? You know what I
That's
mean?
where I happened
I'm
to
a-
live for a while.
Yeah, I'm always like, grow up, dog.
Yeah.
Fucking, no one cares.
I'm gonna have people call up my full address and see if I really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's me.
because there's some places where I go like, and it is interesting because it's like sometimes.
Were
when
you about
go-
to ask me that?
Yeah. Like, what are the worst? What are your least favorite places to go to?
You know where I struggle? Florida.
Really?
I
Yeah.
struggle with Florida.
Me too,
They
but I was
know it.
raised there.
Yeah.
You were raised there?
Yeah.
What part?
South Florida, like Broward County,
Broward County.
Fort Lauderdale,
In
basically.
Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like there.
Okay, cool.
I like it there.
Yeah.
I like Miami doesn't even feel like Florida. I like it.
No, it feels like its own separate thing.
Yeah,
Miami
it's like
is
it's
maybe one of the worst cities I've ever done stand up in. It's
Yeah?
incredible
It's
how
too sexy.
Wait,
too-
what'd you say?
It's just it's
Who
just
is?
Miami.
My bro?
Hey, it's some of the worst crowds I've ever done stand up in front of. It's
Bro?
horrible.
The toughest.
It's so rough.
Like at one point I go, do you guys want me up here?
Yeah, where you, especially where it's like you've done stand up in so many different places,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so many times that it's not like you're like a year in and getting flustered. You're like, people don't treat me like this.
Yeah, I was like, all I did was walk out here and try to tell some jokes. Y'all looked
Yeah.
at me like, why is he up here?
Why is he
Yeah,
here?
why is he here?
Why
Is this
is
a
the guy? Why is
humiliation
the guy who
break?
was on the poster here?
Yeah. I want to be like, why are you here?
Yeah.
You know, like,
Why aren't you
dude,
out doing cocaine at a nightclub
Yeah,
instead?
Well,
dude,
that's what Miami
Miami
suffers from.
fucking tough, bro.
It tough because it's like I said, it's too sexy. Everyone wants to look cool. Everyone wants to be like,
Yeah.
I'm out and about. I got bottle service. I'm wearing a fucking satin shirt. But like to laugh means like vulnerability a little bit to them.
Yeah.
So there's just like this stupid layer of
Yeah, it's the I would never let
Narcissism.
another man make me laugh.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
so-
Yeah, it's
and yet they're
fucking
wearing
weird,
like
bro.
fucking
So funny.
sheer dress shirts all the time. It's like
Yeah.
it stinks. Miami stinks for comedy,
Yeah.
but as a city to
And
like
for
visit.
for comedy, the cities I do like in Florida for comedy, I do like Tampa.
Yeah.
Okay,
Tampa's
Tampa's good.
always been.
I've had
I just don't like being in Florida.
that's dude. Yeah, it's a real like I'm gonna sit in the hotel.
Yeah, that's one place where I'm like, I don't need to explore.
No,
Yeah, safe. Good call. Good call.
that's like whatever the club is in Tampa that they've changed names. I don't remember if it's a Funny Bone or an Improv. They like switch names.
Oh,
but that one in Ybor City, like that
no,
one.
so that one, oh wait, no,
Oh, that the one that's haunted, the
is
theater
the
one?
Tampa Improv. The Tampa Improv.
I think so. Like the
so
big
yeah,
tall. The
so
big
I
tall
think that one is still called the Tampa Improv. I don't know if
Okay.
it's switched over to Funny Bone yet, but they're Orlando.
That
The Orlando Improv switched over to
a Funny Bone.
a Funny Bone.
Yeah,
Oh, interesting.
but there's
Yeah.
that Tampa Improv that it's like
I hate that room.
that. The room is
It's like fucking.
it's
Too
so
tall. Why
It's
so
so
tall? Yeah, it's so
tall.
tall,
But
bro.
the 7-Eleven that's across the street from
Ah.
it
Yeah,
is I've never had more guys like kind of
sidle over.
really see what my deal is in
Yeah.
a place, and not in a sexual way, though, not in a way that I would like them to.
Yeah.
Just in a way where they're like, how easy would it be to rob this guy right
Exactly,
now?
yeah.
And I'm just like, please, I just want
Just
to
want some Sour Patch
Have
Kids.
you,
I wanna
have you
get
done Side Splitters?
no, I've only done
you never
that.
done Side
No, I
Splitters?
never done
Side
Side
Splitters
Splitters.
is a fun one.
That's like, yeah, I really want to do that. Right
Yeah, shouts out to that dude BT, the owner, and he runs the whole show there.
Oh,
but yeah,
shit.
that's I like doing that.
Yeah, that one.
That one's low ceiling.
low. Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like it has that intimate feeling. I think it probably like 300 or
Oh,
just maybe
yeah.
just maybe just a little less than 300.
Yeah.
But that low ceiling and that like
It's just
the stage is like tucked in a corner that way, and it's just like
yeah.
it's just perfect.
That's so
it's
nice.
just not. Yeah, that's a
when
nice
you're
room.
on like in the tall room with a big with a high stage, not even like a big stage, just like a high stage. You're just like, I don't know. I feel like
Yeah,
because it's like
It's a
I'm
sweet
not like
separation.
feels weird.
It'd be nice if it was like a big theater full of people who were there to see me, and not a bunch of disinterested people in Tampa.
Yeah.
who want me to finish my set as
Yeah.
quickly as possible.
Yeah, that's how I felt with Miami.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Every time I do Miami, I go.
Was Miami? We were there where there was a guy who came backstage, like whoever was like running the club was like, oh, you're gonna want to meet this guy, and it was a guy who was like basically being like, if you want to go do some hood rat shit. He's like, I got a snake. He goes, I know.
Oh, yeah.
I got a guy who can get some snakes.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, and he was like, it was like, or if you want to do, he was like a guy who was like, I could definitely get you cocaine. I also do pro wrestling. I like
Yeah,
some like
business
crazy,
card with a lot of
like the
writing
most
all over it.
Florida guy of all time.
Yeah, white
Oh
guy
my
with a high
God.
fade.
Yeah, real like white rap, real like riffraff on meth kind of vibe,
Love
like
that.
real.
Car with a lot of chrome accoutrement.
Yeah,
like a lot
yeah.
a lot of eye-catching things.
And they were like, you're going to want to meet this guy. And I was like, I couldn't want to meet a guy less in my life. There's no one I
Damn.
want to hang out with less. A guy who keeps being like, we can go have some fun tonight. Like
Yeah,
that,
right.
and I'm like,
I'm not that guy,
Yeah,
dude.
like, I'm all set, bro.
Yeah, you're like, nah, man. I want to go to maybe a place that has a good sandwich after this.
Yeah,
and then go
that's it, bro.
and then get because
Yeah, it's crazy how much not fun I am in that way.
Oh,
I love sitting quietly.
That's what I'm saying. My favorite thing to do after a show, like there was one time we were in San Fran. Me and my homies that were opening for me or whatever. We were what the fuck was that club? I always forget the name of that club. Cobb's.
oh
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Cobb's Comedy Club in San Fran. And after the show, the club, like there was this like super authentic Indian restaurant right next to the club.
Mhm.
And we like placed in our order, all that stuff for like after the show. Then once I did the meet and greet, sold my merch and all that stuff, and once we were done, we were upstairs in the green room and we just sat there and we just ate Indian food and just like
Beautiful.
enjoyed.
That's
It was
living the
it was
life, man.
like it was like one of the best like moments in a green room for me.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
I'm like, that's all I want.
yeah.
I don't need anything else.
No.
Because you know what? Like doing the shows, like like it's just like there's just so much energy,
Yeah.
and like you want to like come down for that
Yes.
Mhm.
instead of like I don't need to go out. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I don't need to like
Yeah.
fucking
Because do you drink or no?
No.
No. Yeah. So I think that's the part of it too. Do you get this a lot? I feel like it's like because it's like I know comedians, like we all know comedians, but we don't like unless you like travel with them. You're like, I don't know how they actually act at clubs. I feel like because I don't drink, people at the clubs are like, you guys are just so nice and polite. Every
Yeah.
weekend it's like, oh yeah, I don't get drunk and I just say like please and thank you.
Yeah.
And I don't try to like grab your waitresses because I'm drunk.
So, it's so funny. It's, so to add to that, it's always funny. Like one of the things I always hear people always like, man, everybody just seems to love you. And I go, you want to know why? They go, why? I go, because I don't hang around.
Yeah. True, yeah.
I'm not bugging anybody.
I'm in and
bro.
out. Yeah.
I'm in and out. I'm not like fucking in anybody's grill
No.
about anything. Like just like I just go. I talk to the people that I like to talk to, and then I fucking leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I go. There's nothing else
Yeah, I don't need to be hanging around while the wait staff is like counting their tips
Yep,
and like
yep.
being like, and what are
Where's
you
next?
guys doing
Yeah,
tonight?
yeah,
yeah.
Like, I know what's next. I'm going back to the hotel
Yeah.
unless there is a diner walking distance from this
dude, a
club.
diner too.
That's nice. When there's one like within a 10-minute journey from the club where
Right?
you go like,
How nice is that,
dude,
bro?
it's so, that's That's because that's the thing. I mean, I guess it's like that's still stuck in me from like doing open mics and stuff, where it was like, we'd like go to open mics and then go to a diner afterwards, and then just be like, oh, we're just like hanging out, talking about comedy still, one of the only things I can talk about, and just being like, all right, perfect. And now I get to go home. There's not a woman inside.
Yeah.
There's
no temptation is the way I look
at it.
No temptation is around.
Gosh.
It's me and the fellas eating French fries and Diet Cokes, and then we all go to sleep.
Arguing about Kevin Smith movies is great.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It's really nice.
Yeah,
really
that's the greatest night of all time.
Wow.
Just a bunch of guys being like, hey, you remember this guy's joke?
Yeah.
He stinks.
Yeah.
I hate him. Whatever happened to him.
Dude, yeah, and another thing, like, so yeah, like I said, I try to get like Airbnbs, but yeah, like me and the homies that like open for me or whatever, like we always just like, I just always go grocery shopping and we just cook there.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, and it's like
That's fun.
so much fun.
So
but on the
nice.
last night, I'm like, we're ordering something, bros. Put on Netflix. Let's watch something fucking goofy.
Goodfellas on again.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Put on heat.
Yeah. What did we do last time? We were watching Longest Yard.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you
that
go.
was sick.
I'm like, bro,
The
do you know how
Sandler version?
great that feels?
dude, it's so nice.
Like I love that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we're not getting in trouble.
No.
You know, like there's nothing problematic at all.
No.
It's just dudes just like we're sitting here eating as a squad and fucking just.
Dude, one of the most fun nights like on the road recently was I was in Denver at Comedy Works, and afterwards there was some boxing fight on, and they just what was the one that was on Netflix?
Wait, was the
what was
recent one?
recently?
Yeah, the recent one.
What was
Canelo and Crawford.
Crawford.
Yeah. So that fight was on.
So sick.
And they were just playing it like after the late show was over, they were just playing it like in the bar. And everyone who worked there, we were just all sitting there watching the fight,
yes.
watch the last like 4 rounds of the fight after the show, and we were just like, this is so awesome. And then the fight ended, and everyone just kind of went like, well, see you later.
Yeah.
We all,
Dude, that happened. This was like I want to say this was like a year ago for me. I was in Raleigh. And I was doing I was headlining at the Good Nights there.
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
The new one.
But the new one.
Mhm.
But I did a Don't Tell, while I was there, like because I got it. I was in there early, and they had put me on a Don't Tell show.
sick.
And the Don't Tell show happened to be at like a UFC gym, not the UFC gym, but like a MMA gym.
okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Right. And the show was great, all that stuff. And then after the guys that train at the gym, the guy that owns the gym, they were at the show.
Oh,
Sick.
And so after they were like, "Hey man, we're getting the fight. Like, do you want to watch the fight with us?" It was the one with O'Malley and Cheeto Vera, the two.
Oh, the
yeah.
rematch.
The rematch.
Yeah,
the
okay.
one where Poirier knocked out that Benoit guy.
Yeah. Saint Denis.
Yeah, Saint Denis.
It's a good knockout.
Yeah, it was a great knockout. Yeah, so we sat there, watched that fight, and then once it was over, like you said, we're just like, all right, man.
Yeah.
I
See you
love
later.
it. All right, well,
Dude.
Yeah, but it was so
I'll never
chill,
see
bro.
you again.
Yeah.
It was so chill. I was like, does anybody want Taco Bell, bro?
Yeah.
It was, dude. It like,
Cinnamon twists.
Yeah.
Anybody want cinnamon
citizens,
twists?
anybody, come on, man.
Dude.
Yeah, I love shit like that.
It's-
That's my favorite
yeah.
thing, bro.
It was I was just in Stand Up Live in Phoenix,
Yeah.
which is a really fun club.
Yeah.
But it was so funny because it was like that was one of the most like, because it seems lately where it's like a lot of the like this was probably like the youngest and seemed like the most like we're going out and having fun like staff that I had seen.
Yeah.
And it was because it was like Halloween weekend. And we were like, so funny, the show's end, and they're all like, we're going to go this bar. And I remember being like, trying to figure out like a 10-second pause where I could be like, see you later, guys.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going fucking near wherever
No,
you guys are going.
no.
I'll see you. It's so fun. Just
Next
being
time
like,
you're there, I would recommend this place called Welcome Diner.
oh, really?
Chill, relax,
Damn.
What a
great food.
name.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah. It's
I
really,
ate-
really good food. Like people that just want to be quiet and relax.
That's so. I
And
really got.
it's more of a modern
That's
type diner.
I love that though.
You know what I mean? Because they don't like have like diner food. It's like they have this kind of like Southwest,
Ooh.
twist to it or
Yeah.
whatever. Like, but it's like one of my
Yeah.
favorite, bro. They do like this like chicken and biscuits with like gravy. and
Oh,
like
shit. Okay.
it's like with bacon or whatever, and it's and eggs. It's bro.
Could you put any more non-vegan
Yeah.
items?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm like,
Sorry.
No, it's
Sorry.
okay. No.
Sorry. They do have vegan options.
Okay,
They do.
well, then I'm
They do.
back in.
It's that kind of diner. It's that kind of diner.
That's like,
it's that kind of
they
diner.
got chicken and gravy, bacon.
Yeah, I know.
Just raw
I'm like,
lard.
that sounds
Yeah.
awesome for someone else.
The jackfruit sandwich.
Okay, now I'm.
Come on now.
I'm on there.
The jackfruit sandwich
Now I'm
is
back.
amazing.
I hated you for about 2
I
seconds.
know, right? Yeah. I forgot where I was at, bro. My bad.
No.
But yes.
Because I got real friendly with the staff at a place that had a nice Southwestern twist, which was the Chipotle directly across from
Yeah.
I went there I went there enough.
Hola!
I went there enough.
I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know if it was just what happened was the staff liked us there, where they were like, I remember I was just like, let me just get 2 tacos, and the girl was like, I'll just charge you for 1, and I was like, sure.
Whatever
Yeah.
you gotta do, honey.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
I wish they would let me tip you, but they won't.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I know,
but
right?
yeah, but it was so funny. I'm like, has no one else come in here in the last 3 days?
you guys-
They're like, this cool guy's here, I
someone
guess.
walked in.
Yeah.
That was
Or,
amazing.
or they're like, this guy's attitude is so bad. Let's give him a free taco and
Yeah.
see if he smiles.
He needs this.
Yeah.
He needs this. That's good.
Wait, I can't remember because I've been I have so many podcasts I have to do. Are you guys the ones that asked me about movies?
I will ask you about movies. Yeah.
Yes,
Is
I
that all
Is
right?
that what it was?
Yeah.
you guys?
At the end. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of
Oh, my
podcasts. I don't
bad.
know who else you're talking to.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
that's us.
I'm just asking you.
I'm trying to remember everything because my manager Britt. I don't know if that's who you guys been talking to. Yeah. She's been coordinating everything for me, and I just keep like thinking ahead sometimes. Where I'm like, where else do I have to be?
Where was-
Yeah.
No,
No,
you're
this
good.
is the one where we go like, all right, now every guest has to do a backflip.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, every guy.
yeah.
We got a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
Our insurance is up
I've
the
never.
roof.
Oh wait, which is because I know that you were a gymnast,
cheerleader.
I'm sorry, because you talked about gymnastics
yeah,
before.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you were a cheerleader. I've never done a flip in my entire life.
Really?
Never done a
I
flip.
didn't like a trampoline as a kid.
Never on a trampoline.
You never flipped off the swings?
Never. No.
Off
fuck
the
no.
swings, like on top of it.
No, like you
like
swing
you-
up and
you
then
would-
backflip off.
So no, you would let the swing throw you and you backflip.
Oh, okay. No,
Never
I've
you
never
never
no.
think you guys ever did that?
I
you guys were all the same age.
Yeah,
I did the
was-
trampoline flip.
Yeah.
And 2 weeks ago, I saw a guy almost kill himself. By the way, I forgot to tell you this.
You never done it like
wait,
that?
wait. Does that have to do with flips or
Yeah,
just, just saw a sad guy on a bridge?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. What's your story?
Yeah. That's like being like, I did a flip on a trampoline, and also I saw a dog wearing a hat the other day.
yeah, right. You never done it like into a pool, like
Pool
a
I've
like
done a flip
creek?
into.
Okay.
I was a much more athletic child than he was.
I
though.
was
Okay.
I was a very scared child,
Okay.
and I would say adult also.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I was always very, yeah. I would get scared a lot. I one time got stuck on the top of a fence because I climbed halfway up. Got
And you were
one
like,
leg.
I can't go
I got
down.
one leg over and I froze.
Damn, dude, you
You're like,
got
I can't
Full
go
Metal
any
Jacket
further.
mode.
Yeah, I was like stuck on top of a horse basically.
Yeah,
I
right.
was just like, my uncle had to come get me.
Yeah, you're like, hey man, just finish
Just
going
keep
over.
going. Yeah, no. I was
Pick one.
I was
Yeah,
frozen.
do one.
Nope. It was but no, never done a flip. I'm so jealous.
Do you
I
think you're
mean-
gonna get there?
Do I-
I mean, you've lost a bunch of weight. You got a lot more athletic.
Yeah,
He used to be bigger.
but I
How
don't.
fat was you, bro?
280.
Damn,
Yeah,
280.
yeah. That was my heaviest, like 280. No muscle, no strength, nothing like that.
What'd you do to get down?
Let me show you a picture.
I started.
Yeah, I would love to. I would love
so
to
I,
see
I started
Show you a
like
picture of me.
cycling. That was like.
it. I know. Yeah, you just don't even show.
Yeah.
Like, want to see a picture?
Yeah. Just
That's Whistler's mother. Okay, cool.
Yeah. But I started cycling. That was like I lost like probably like 60 pounds.
like spin class.
no, just like riding a bicycle.
That's
around.
Mike and my parents at the Boca Raton Black Box Comedy Club.
That's you.
That's me. Yeah.
That's not you, bro.
That's me.
That's crazy, right?
That's yeah.
I got a couple more.
That's me. That's like me. Like probably 3 years ago. But yeah. It was yeah. It's dude. I lost enough. I lost enough weight that I can't get
well,
the.
you guys are fucking with me, bro.
No,
I swear to
swear
God.
to
Look at his fucking
I would
face.
I would never joke about weight loss.
Look at pictures of my best friend.
Yeah.
Look at his fucking face, dude. Right? That's
Real
crazy.
round.
Bro,
Yeah. It's crazy. It's a full
where that chain tattoo at?
right there. It's about yeah.
I wish I would have committed to a bit that well, though. I'll tell you that
Yeah.
right now.
Bro,
Yeah.
what?
It's crazy. I've gone crazy though.
So he got broken up with.
Okay, but
And
that
then-
wasn't it.
Yeah,
hold on a
was.
second.
That was a
Yeah,
lot
yeah,
of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
That was a lot of it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I got a homie. His roommate got a relationship ended, and like, bro will walk for 3 hours.
Dude, I'm on that. I was on that for a while.
Damn. So okay.
So I started
Wow,
cycling.
bro, this is a very, very impressive.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you look like a fucking. You know what he looks like to me, like in some of those photos. What's that fucking guy? He's the comic book store guy on The Simpsons.
It's comic book store guy.
It's so funny.
yeah.
That's his full name.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
That's
It
what
was.
He's the groundskeeper Willie.
Yeah, right. God damn, bro, that's impressive.
Thank you. Yeah, it was. But I'm insane now. Like I pack like protein bars in my bag. Like,
Man,
like
of course, that guy couldn't get over a fence.
Yeah, no,
What
yeah,
the fuck?
that was-
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it was. I thought you were terrified. I think it was the weight,
No,
bro.
So what happened was I couldn't get over the fence, and then I got sad.
Yeah.
So then I just started eating, and then turned into that. But there was a tipping point when I was in high school where my friends and we were going into like there was like an abandoned mental hospital close by, and I remember all my friends being like, "We're gonna go in here and run around and do whatever." And then there was a window, and I couldn't hoist myself up because I didn't have enough upper body strength for my body, and I just got fully stuck halfway in the window.
Man, you're
and
getting
I remember
stuck
being like,
halfway.
"I'm gonna stay out here just in case."
The cops come.
In case I'll keep watch, make sure no one else is around.
But you know what, man? Like, that's impressive. I applaud you, bro. So and I know you're happy now because you can cross your leg that way.
Oh
bro.
yeah.
When you can get that leg.
Hold on a second.
I used
Yeah, right.
because I've always been a pretentious asshole, so I would sit like this even when I was a big guy, but I would literally have to pull my pants and go like I would have to do
You know,
like an
whole winch
assist
situation.
Yeah, it was a real like pulley, but it was like cycling was what like started doing it, but just like I wasn't going like Lance Armstrong. I was literally just like, oh, I'll just ride my bike around a bunch.
Yeah.
And then because my body was like, oh, you're moving. Great. We're going to get rid of some of this weight immediately.
Damn.
And then I was like, well, I guess I got to keep going. And now I'm like,
mentally ill.
mentally ill. Yeah. I'm like getting into arguments with my girlfriend because I'm like, I've been eating too much bread recently.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
Yeah. She just happens to be near me in the grocery store.
Yeah.
Dude, the other day
Wait, do y'all both live here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. We live here. I'm moving out like in like 2 weeks. But
I'm
you
devastated.
just gonna do that to him?
yeah, I've only lived with them for like 8 years. I
Oh,
think it's
never mind,
time-
never mind.
Yeah. It's time to give.
Enough's
It's
enough.
time to give
All right, never
up.
mind,
Yeah,
never
You
mind.
proved your point.
Yeah, I'm over here.
Yeah.
Like, you
I gotta.
you gonna do that to a friend, bro?
Yeah. My common law roommate.
Yeah, right,
We've been living together for too long.
seriously.
We're getting mail
exactly-
to Mike and Diego.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it was just like it was because like my girlfriend and I were getting ready to move in, and her living situation is really interesting right now. She only has access to her kitchen about half the time. It's a whole thing.
Oh, damn.
But she was like, she's like, I just can't wait to until we could like get our like we're in the apartment. I get to be in the kitchen all the time. She goes, and then she was like, I can't wait to make some Mike safe foods. And I went, oh God.
Is she vegan too?
She's not vegan. She was like vegetarian for like a long time, and she just kind of like doesn't care. She's like, oh, if I'm cooking,
Yeah.
I'll just make something vegan so we can both have it. We don't need
Yeah.
to do like 2 meals. But it was funny to be like, all right, what food is going to make my boyfriend not have a full mental breakdown about the macros?
Damn.
and
So you've been
shit?
doing that shit.
I'm on,
yeah.
I'm on it now for
Yeah.
sure. I got the weight, I got
unattractive,
the
I'll be
food,
honest.
I got the food scale and everything. It's bad. I've really fucked my life up.
Yeah, you're training hard for nothing.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad.
No,
I'm proud
but
of
it
you,
is.
blah, blah,
I
blah, blah.
am like eating. I'm paying enough as much attention as like a bodybuilder does, but I don't look like a bodybuilder, and I don't have a competition happening anytime soon. So I'm just like weighing out cereal.
What do you weigh now?
165.
280 to 165.
Yeah, and then it was.
That's a girlfriend.
I was
Yeah,
like, yeah.
bro.
You lost a girlfriend.
Well, I
dude.
did lose a girlfriend.
You did
that's
lose
why, that's why I'm like
You
this
lost
now.
240.
I lost 120 pounds in my meal ticket. I was dating a woman who lived in Australia, so I could have been living in a different country
What
by
the
now.
fuck?
I know.
What'd you do that for?
You know what? That's
so many decisions.
that's a great question.
But y'all been together
She-
for 8 years and you couldn't help him out on that?
I was happy that he had a girlfriend. And I'm like, oh, cool.
yeah,
all right.
yeah. It didn't change my disposition too much.
No.
Also, yeah, I hate being that guy as a friend, like telling another friend, like, "Hey, man, you should not do this," because I'm always
Yeah.
like, I don't know what the fuck it is.
Because it's like because every once in a while you meet someone that's like, I did this crazy thing and it actually worked out really well for me. But then most of the time, everything just goes poorly.
Yeah.
I got.
That ended weird.
Yeah, I didn't like the way that ended.
Yeah.
I mean,
I thought-
everything's
Yeah, I
horrible.
thought that was like ascending, and then
Had
you
the
just
tone of inspirational.
Yeah,
I
right.
think I try because I try to be positive, and then my body's like, "Don't do that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it
we don't
happens.
feel comfortable when
How
you
about
do
this?
that.
I'll do positive now by moving us into the energy drink corner.
Oh shit!
Hey, welcome to the energy drink corner, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We review an energy drink every episode.
Oh, you do?
It started as a joke, and now it's just going to kill us.
And now we've drank 300 and something different energy
Is that an
drinks.
energy drink?
No,
Oh,
this
no,
is
no,
just
we're
a
gonna share
this
this.
is
I'm
a
gonna put
different
cups and
soda.
stuff.
Oh no, I don't drink energy drinks.
Oh, you don't want to try it?
Those terrify me.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fair.
no.
You have the choice
You
to
can
opt
take
out.
you can take a sniff, and that's
Yeah,
it.
I'll smell it.
Okay,
Yeah.
you smell. This week we're doing Accelerator. It's cotton candy.
It's very funny to try.
It's
I mean,
Livy
we've done it
Dunn's flavor.
Who?
Livy Dunn?
Oh,
Someone I think from the internet.
Yeah, she's
5
Livy
calories.
Livy Dunn?
Yeah.
she's,
Probably like an influencer or
she's
something.
Yeah,
an
I'm
influencer.
assuming.
She dates that baseball player.
Oh, okay.
She's the one who rizzed up Baby Gronk.
Oh, she raised up baby Gronk.
yeah. But she
Fucking insane. Accelerates metabolism.
yeah. She dates Paul Skeens, that really good pitcher.
Oh, okay. Good for them. And I hope they're deeply in love.
And I don't know why I know that.
So y'all folks with caffeine.
Oh, big time.
Oh,
I've already had a powdered pre-workout and a regular energy drink today.
y'all crazy.
And I'm not even that hyped up.
Smell that all you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I smell it.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
They all smell the same.
They all smell very chemically.
So
Yeah,
do you do caffeine at all, or
No,
you
no
no
caffeine.
No
That's-
caffeine.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Damn.
Because we asked, everyone's relationship.
I have, but like, yeah,
No, no,
No. But it's not part of your like daily
Nah.
intake.
Well, I just don't. Every time I drink it, I'm always like, and
Yeah.
I don't like that feeling.
Yeah.
You don't like it,
and
okay.
I chase it.
Yeah,
I like that
I
feeling.
don't drink. I don't do anything. I like literally
just
nothing.
full. Yeah. That's
three X's, homie. Hey,
I'm in there. Yeah. I'm in. But yeah, that's my. I mean, I should probably have like 2.5 with the amount of caffeine that I drink. I should probably get rid of one of my exes for sure. But like, yeah, I don't know. Is it bad?
Yeah, it's really weird.
Oh, interesting. All right, I guess I'll try it.
It is very cotton candy up front, has a big round sugar flavor up top, and then it gets like really car coolant vibe at the end.
Interesting.
It's
I think here's the
Oh,
thing.
man.
Cotton candy is such a like already like
that shit could definitely clean a sink.
Oh, dude.
yeah, I don't want my insides dirty. This is
No,
perfect.
this thing.
Clean me out.
This is why though. There's so much vitamin B12 in here, and the vegan
Is that
diet.
where the energy comes?
That's
from?
like or it's like the thing too where it's like in movies where someone's like doing cocaine, they're snorting like B12 powder, but it is like it is like an energy
Or baby
boost.
aspirin.
or baby aspirin.
Is that what they do?
Yeah. Oh, I have such a fucking headache. The
Yeah.
little, the,
Oh,
John
the
Mulaney, the Mulaney joke about it.
But it is like
Oh,
but but the vegan diet is completely void of B12. So this is basically like a supplement for me. I got to get
It
it in
is.
there because you can only get it from like red meat or Livy Dunn's cotton candy
Or
energy
Livy Dunn's
drink.
cotton candy accelerator.
Crazy.
This
bro.
stinks. It's not making me nauseous. Like there's some that you'll take like one sip and your stomach is like hot. You know that like empty hot
Yeah.
feeling?
Yeah.
It's not making me feel that. I don't want to finish this.
This is disgusting,
It's bad.
but I don't hate it. I actually kind of like it. I'll
It's
be honest.
very
with you.
white trash feeling.
Yeah.
It's very
It
yeah.
feels a little Bath and Body Works.
oh yeah.
It feels a very like like when you were in middle school, like the Victoria's Secret like spray that
yeah.
like all the like cool girls
The
would have
horny
on.
girls.
It feels a little bit like drinking
Shouldn't
that.
say that. But
Don't say that.
When I was in middle school, I meant. So we go. We do 0 out of 5 lightning bolts. You don't worry about it. 0, you hate it. 5, you like it so much you'll search
Hate
it
it.
out. Oh, wow, okay. So we got
Oh,
0.
dude, my negative 1,000.
Fair,
Yeah.
fair enough. I'm gonna give this a 2.
I think it's a 3 for me. I don't
Okay.
dislike it that much. I think it's fine.
It smells terrible though. Like it's like it.
Yeah, the smell's not.
I'm not.
that good.
I guess I wasn't sniffing.
That's why I
on
said
it.
it can clean a sink.
Yeah,
Okay.
it has a very
You know what I mean?
fabuloso.
Yeah.
What is it lying to you about with all the zeros right there? What is it?
0 sugar, 0 carbs, 0 artificial flavors, and 0 chemical preservatives.
Has
There
it
can't-
0 artificial flavors? I mean, sugar.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I guess it's just sugar.
It is funny. A cotton candy is just sugar.
Yeah. But
And
it is
pink.
like
Right?
I don't know what the fuck they're doing in there.
don't worry guys, there's electrolytes in here. They put some sea salt in here for us.
Oh,
And
that's
ashwagandha.
whoa. I wouldn't expect that.
What does ashwagandha do again?
I think it makes your penis hard.
Is that what it is?
I
It's
hope
like,
so. I've been taking it a lot.
Oh, you have?
No.
No, I was like, is that what you heard?
No, I think it's supposed to be
Where
like
you read that, bro?
like a
Nootropic?
mental focus thing. It's like alpha brain shit.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but what is that one? Tongue Cat Ali? That's the one that they're like, a lot of like, because every video I get on my phone now is just like a guy in like a sleeveless shirt trying to sell me pills that'll like make my dick hard and stuff. So they're like, this one is like a natural testosterone booster, and I'm like, I don't know. I mean, well, maybe it could be a little boost.
Yeah,
I'll
maybe,
see.
yeah.
I'll take a boost. Who doesn't
Yeah.
want a boost? Like in my what are those smoothie places? Fuck. God damn it.
You suck.
Jamba Juice?
Jamba Juice. Am I
Yeah.
Jamba
Yeah.
Juice?
No, you suck,
I
dude.
fucking
You
suck.
fucking suck. You can't even
God
get
damn
Jamba Juice.
That is kind of crazy.
It's been a while.
That is like one thing that's like literally everywhere.
Yeah.
Or the Canadian version, Booster Juice.
Oh.
Is that what it, really?
Yeah.
Remember, what was the one back in the day? Orange Julius.
Dude.
That was.
do remember Orange Juice.
I only ever knew about it from that SNL sketch with Sylvester Stallone.
It's one of the greatest sketches of all time that nobody likes.
And I've never drank one in my entire life, I don't think.
Oh.
No.
I think about it because of a Modest Mouse song.
Oh.
Yeah.
What song?
Yeah.
He says
like
that's
God's toothbrush or Julie. Yeah, I remember.
He says,
It's in Lonesome Crowd of the West.
yeah, he says, let's all have another Orange Julius.
Yeah.
Fix her up. Stand. It's the first song.
Yeah. Yeah.
The guy. Down,
Yeah.
On the
I don't
top
need-
of the ocean, yeah. On the bottom of the sky, yeah. Well, I can go so
It's a great album.
Now in the world of streaming, I go like, it's the third song. I'm like, I don't need, because I'm not like looking at like a CD anymore. I go like, I don't know
yeah.
song
Liner notes.
titles anymore. Like,
Yeah.
But no, I didn't ever had an Orange Julius, but I did think, it made me think of, there was this chain in the Northeast called Friendly's.
Oh, the ice cream place.
It's like an ice cream place, but like kind of a diner-ish vibe too. It's like I would go there with my parents and they would argue in the car and then we'd all get like hamburgers together. But they had a drink that was like, it was orange sherbet and Sprite. Like mixed together, and I remember being like, "This is probably the greatest drink of all time." How am I gonna have to have
orange sherbet and Sprite?
Yeah, like mixed together, almost like not like a
it's
milkshake.
mixed together.
Like
It's like
a-
mixed
I
together.
remember
A float situation.
Like I was gonna say like a float.
No. It's like one. It's like mixed. They put it in on like the stand mixer, so it gets kind of frothy.
And does the
Oh.
carbonation stay?
A little bit, but it's mostly I mean, yeah, kind of.
Wow.
But it's
That sounds great.
really good, dude. It's really good, and it makes you forget
Yeah, you
that
really
you're.
was a fat kid,
Yeah,
bro.
dude. Yeah.
Getting hard
Dude,
over
I'm thinking
drinks.
about it right now,
Yeah, he
and-
was like, damn. I was
and
like, bro.
And it actually tastes really good after your dad slams a cabinet so hard the door falls off the hinges. And then he's like, you know what? Let's go to Friendly's before I fix this. And I go, I don't even care what you did, Dad.
Yeah.
Damn.
Food, helping
Come
a
on,
family.
let's go. Yeah, no, I think about food. I have like, when people were talking about like Ozempic and stuff like that, like people were like, oh, it calms down all the food noise. And I go like, what the fuck was that? And they're like,
Like
oh,
fajitas.
yeah. But it was like the idea, like just like thinking about food all day long.
Yeah.
That's like what oh yeah.
Damn.
I was eating before and I was like, what am I gonna eat next?
How do you guys feel about Ozempic? Asking for a friend.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I think when it first came out, I think my initial reaction to anything ever, no matter what it is, I go like, oh, fuck that thing. I hate that thing.
Yeah,
and then I
yeah.
like think about it for a little bit, and now I'm like kind of like, I don't fucking care. Like,
Yeah.
sure. I'm like, I think it's probably gonna, in 20 years, people are gonna have like, their small intestines like falling out of their ass or something like that because they are taking an injectable drug that probably hasn't been tested enough yet. But I am like, I mean, I think it's, especially with, I don't know, man. It's, just like, it's so unhealthy.
I think I was about like off of it. Like at first I was like, what the fuck? But then I like hear what it's like done for certain people, like the people that don't abuse it or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Then
right.
I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. You got down. You do your thing.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And that does seem to be the issue a lot of times with negativity and these things where like you hear about the bad things and then but you don't hear that person was actually overdoing it or taking it improperly.
Yeah, and I think you do anything fucking too much of it, like obviously it's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah. And
you can't eat too many bananas.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like
can't go banana mode. That's
I-
dangerous.
Yeah, it's dangerous. Yeah, like all
You're
that.
gonna
Yeah,
people are gonna be slipping everywhere.
yeah.
I sure
Um,
would like to.
Before we go, so you were right. I am curious.
This is the pod. Okay.
Are you on Letterboxd?
Who?
Letterboxd? It's an app for movies.
No, I'm not.
It's
All
for
right.
it's where guys who don't have sex enough go to talk about movies.
Oh.
But it's not even like a message board. You just like basically go like, I watched this movie today, and then you say it, and then hopefully some people see that.
Oh,
That's like as far as it goes.
no, I'm not on that.
Pretty
That's-
cool. It's pretty fun. But what you do on there, one of the things you can do is you list your top 4. So your 4 favorite movies. It could be, however, because some people are like, oh, most rewatched movies. What do I think are the 4 best movies? Whatever you'd like. What are your 4 favorite movies?
4 favorite movies.
And you name it, and you give me a little sentence about, I saw it when I was a kid, and my leg was on fire. Blah, blah, blah,
Okay,
blah.
yeah. This movie called Angus that
Oh,
came
yeah,
out
yeah.
like 1995.
Great soundtrack.
You already know.
Unbelievable.
I was like, you
soundtrack.
already answered
Yeah,
it right
yeah.
there.
Underpants on the flagpole. I know.
Yeah,
the whole-
yeah.
You think I wasn't watching a movie about a fat white boy
Yeah,
getting a
yeah,
little
true,
freaky
true,
with
yeah,
it?
true, true,
Come
yeah.
on,
Yes,
True.
absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, I was having
Actually,
fun.
cool fact. The actor that played Angus, Charlie Talbert, he came to my show last
Oh,
night
shit.
at the New York Comedy Club.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's like because that's like one of my like.
That's
I like the idea.
I mean, it's in my top 4,
I
bro.
like the idea of him being like walk to a table and goes, Angus coming through.
Yeah.
All right, Angus here.
He's got a real fucking attitude about
Yeah. That'd be hilarious,
Hey,
bro.
pardon me. I think I have a reservation for one under
Yeah.
Angus.
Yeah.
He's like,
That'd be
Philip
funny if that's why I would put him down on the list.
Yeah.
Angus, my friend Angus is coming. That's how I just think of him, like Angus. What's up, bro?
There he is.
That will happen. So sometimes with like, like if you know like punk or hardcore people, you're like, all right, there's gonna be a guy whose name is Jimmy Hammers.
Yeah, Jimmy Hammers.
There's gonna be Jimmy Hammers plus 2 to 7, however many he says.
Like a Vinny Stigma.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got Vinny Stigma coming through.
yeah, and you're like, okay.
The next one, I love Tombstone.
Oh, yeah. Tombstone
Tombs-
rocks.
Tombstone, because one, I mean, I'm from Arizona. That's where Tombstone is.
You got to go see the
uh,
Tombstone mural in the Lower East Side.
Is there one?
Yeah, there's a Tombstone mural
Really?
over by Confectionery on that bar.
Oh, there's a bar called Doc Holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
It's right
a bar
next to the
called
park.
Doc Holidays. It's like, yeah,
I'm staying at LES.
Oh, there
yeah,
you go. You'll see
it's
it.
on like so that would be on like
Avenue
9th
A
and Avenue, like 9th Street and Avenue A, or
Okay.
like St. Mark's and Avenue A.
Definitely
probably.
gonna do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tombstone, yeah, I got fucking just.
It
I mean,
rocks, dude.
it's one of the one of their great more like I guess would it still be called modern? I
think so.
It's a
Like, for,
modern
like,
Western,
yeah,
for
yeah,
Western
yeah,
because
I think
Westerns
so.
are so old.
yeah.
That like just top tier. Like it's a movie I could just watch on every flight. I can watch that movie.
And it's
know
also
what I
one of those movies that like you could be changing the channel as you do nowadays,
Yeah,
and it's on, and you're like, I'll watch the rest of it. Like
Yeah,
wherever it's at, I feel like it's a
I'm
very.
watching the rest.
I'm
of it.
watching the rest of
Yeah.
this.
My next one is this one called Why Do Fools Fall in Love? It's the story of this singer named Frankie Lyman who came up with it was a group. It was like the early rock and roll, like Little Richard and stuff like that.
Mhm.
It's called. They were called Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers, and it has this like interesting story about this dude named Frankie Lyman, who's an amazing singer. Like he had the child stardom,
yeah.
and it's kind of a sad story because like he basically like he got addicted to heroin at like 15.
Whoa.
And then it was like one of those things like you remember back in the day, like in a lot of entertainment, like if someone was like a child star, if they came up as like a child, they'd be like, all right, man, you're done.
Yeah, yeah,
when they become adults.
Yeah, you're 20.
Yeah,
Get
they're
the hell
like,
outta
oh, you don't
here.
have the same voice anymore.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, the dude had like the same voice, but no one was giving him a chance because he was like a junkie or whatever. But it's like a
Yeah.
cool story,
Hmm.
and it talks about like the early stages of rock and roll music. It's really, really good.
Is there any notable actors in that?
Yeah, Vivica A. Fox, Lorenz Tate,
Okay.
gosh, why am I blanking on it? Holly Berry.
Oh, all
is
right.
in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm on
Yeah,
board.
it's really,
Yeah. Oh, Vivica A. Fox and Holly Berry?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like I'll be watching this alone
Oh,
today
yeah.
in my room.
Any more ladies?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one, and then my fourth one was a little tough to pick because there's just so many, but my fourth one was Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence.
Oh,
Oh.
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Life rocks.
Yeah, that's like my
I distinctly remember one Friday night going to Blockbuster and being like, that's
That.
that's the life. And then sitting down and just watching it, and my mom being like, what are you watching? I was like, don't worry about what I'm watching, lady.
Yeah.
I got really
You
mad
wouldn't
at her.
get it.
See,
Yeah.
that was the thing back in the day, bro. Like we would go to a place, we would look at something and go, we just looked at it and go, okay, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, I hope this is good,
Yeah.
because if
Dude,
not,
that's how I got into GBH.
oh really?
Yeah, because I saw one of their album covers and I was like, that album cover looks dope as fuck. Then started listening to them. I was like, yep.
Yeah,
This is
I
it.
knew
yeah,
it.
Yeah,
uh-huh.
yeah. Yeah, like we would go to this record store back home in Arizona called Rockaway Records, and like I was there like all the time trying to like buy stuff because like, you know, there was like when I was like starting to get into like punk,
Yeah.
and hardcore stuff, and so like just like learning about all that, I was just like I was glued to that fucking place.
Yeah.
You know, but that was the thing though. Like you pulled up to a place, you didn't know what the fuck was going on. You know, then Sam Goody hit you with that motherfucking
The
the
listening station.
listening
Yeah,
station.
it's really nice.
Then it hit you
Yeah.
with that was like a thing too. But
Yeah.
like that was like the beauty of all that stuff. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And meanwhile, like I was thinking about it too, because I was like, man, everyone's like talking about there's just so much music out there. And I was like, actually there always has been. It's just like through the world of streaming, you see it much more.
Yeah.
Right.
Whereas
And
like when you really had to like search for it,
The effort to find,
Yeah.
there was like an effort to find.
which is admirable.
You know, because you think about some of those bands like back in the 90s that are like kind of like deep cut like
Foo
90s
Fighters.
bands.
Like, yeah, he was in a band before that. I don't remember.
Yeah,
their
I
name.
can't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, I always forget the name of that band.
Yeah.
Good
But no,
fucking
like
shit.
it's like, you know, those deep cut like bands of like that 90s era,
Yeah.
like, you know, I think if they were like came out like now, they would be a little bit more well known because
Oh yeah, good point.
because of the world of streaming. You know what I mean? Like streaming has its pros and cons. You know,
And
Just like
the streaming thing, and like with like you know, TikToks being pushed to like have music in them all the time to like have more like people see them, where it's like, oh, that's like it's like oh, with like Pavement, where it's like, oh, one of their like B-sides is now like their highest stream song because it became like a TikTok sound.
wait, recently?
Yeah, that Harness Your Hope song was like forever. It was like a B-side, like just like was like on like a random
Wait,
7-inch.
what? Pavement?
Yes, and then there's like Pavement became like,
Very
you know, there was
cool.
like, oh, all these girls being
Wow.
like, check out my new, you know, get ready with me, like
And they're using-
outfit, and there's like a
Bro.
fucking Pavement song on there. It's insane.
That is wild
Yeah.
That's
to
so
hear.
sick.
I mean, that's like that band. What's that band? Super Heaven, who are good, but they were like,
Oh,
a
they
band.
had a sound that was
They were around. They did well, like they did pretty good, and then they broke up,
Mhm.
and then their song got so fucking big on TikTok that they reformed as a band.
Wow.
Because a couple of them were
that's
like
been
in
happening
another,
a lot.
yeah, a couple of them were like in
Wow.
another band together, like had like moved on a
Dusting
little bit.
off their fucking
Dude, but and then are now making like new
Gibsons.
music at like as Super Heaven again,
That's
and like
cool.
and like making like selling a lot of fucking
Selling
tickets
a
and
lot of
doing like
tickets.
good show,
Good
like
for them.
and just being like,
Never
oh shit,
give up.
we were like, but it is kind of an interesting thing because usually it's like, oh, the TikTok music that gets popular sucks shit
cock,
in
yeah.
his ass, but it's like it is a cool thing a little bit like with a band like Super Heaven or something being like, oh, we were right, like we were making
Oh
good
yeah.
music,
Yeah.
we were right, you guys just didn't hear it.
No one heard it.
Yeah,
one
but
heard it.
it's like now people get to hear it and get to see us live, and we're making new music, and people like that too. It's like, oh, we were right. It was just you guys.
See?
Well,
We're wrong.
there's
I love
that's the
TikTok.
thing with like
Yeah.
that's the thing with like comedy, bro. Like, you know, there's this woman who's amazing. Her name's Leanne Morgan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Southern woman. I think she's based out of like Nashville or
Yeah.
something like that. But like, she's been doing comedy since like the 90s, bro. Right? And you know, I think she linked up with like some social media company
Yeah.
that like started doing like clips of some of her old like sets,
Mhm.
Yeah.
right? And like I think these clips were going viral because they were like, "Yo, this special is good. Like let's
Yeah.
clip this up."
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? They clip
Yeah,
it up
'cause-
for her, and then she started popping off, bro. And like now she's got a TV show on Netflix. She's got her own
Damn.
TV. She replaced like the it's like almost like kind of like similar stylings to like Reba.
Oh,
Remember that show, Reba?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's got like a TV show like that. And then she also
husband show.
yeah, she's which like that audience is massive.
Oh, yeah,
that audience
yeah,
is
yeah.
huge, bro. And I believe she's 60 years old. She's been doing comedy since the 90s. I think she's now doing arenas, bro. She sold out. She sold out 2
Wow.
shows at the American Airlines Center
Whoa.
where the fucking Mavericks played, bro.
Jeez.
2.
Wow.
That's
Two shows, bro.
Yeah, because that's like the thing where it's like there's like all these people who are like
And just got a new Netflix special.
that's so yeah. Because
Like-
it's like she was like a road dog in like the 90s, and it's like okay, you're like Southern, a woman, don't live in New York or LA.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like there's so many things. You know, when it was just like the industry had to be like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're propping you up. So now it's like, oh, here's actually this person who is an overnight success, who's been doing it for 30 years
Mhm.
and is so good at it. But it also is like
But here's
yeah.
that beautiful thing though. Like it wasn't industry that pushed her, it was just her own self.
yeah.
And then people discovered her that way.
Yeah.
They didn't it wasn't industry that like
Exactly. Yeah. So they're like, oh, you could actually like, it's not just who's like the biggest, whoever the industry decides is like the person to push.
Yeah,
It's like,
bro.
oh shit, you're actually really good on your own, and
Like-
she's been doing it for so long that she has the chops. To
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Now
she's a
that she
skill.
is, now that she is,
she's prepared
famous.
for it.
Yeah,
She's prepared
Yeah.
for that for those 2 sold out shows
Yeah.
at the American Airlines
Shit,
Center,
yeah,
bro.
that's-
Like think about like and this is no fucking
I could
disrespect.
do one.
Yeah, this is you know I
I
have
could do two. I could do one. I can get one.
I got one. I'm ready to do, yeah.
Two is a lot.
yeah. No, but like here's my thing too. Like, and this is no disrespect to people, but like, you know, there's people that just pop fast now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. That's what happened. Blah blah blah. But I'm more impressed by someone like a Leanne Morgan because I'm like, man, that's fucking longevity,
Yeah.
bro. That is like sticking with it and doing, you know, like it just never fucking giving up and
Yeah.
and then eventually that fucking energy just was like,
The lightning
here, we're gonna give it struck, bro, and she was more than prepared for it, bro.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of the guy code thing, where all these people became famous overnight and they had to got like a tour. They're like, we have 5 minutes each.
Yeah.
We do
Yeah.
not know how to do stand up for more than 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's like,
it's interesting. That's what I'm saying. Like to be like that's why I never, you know, like because especially like for women, I think a lot of times like with females, you know, they think like okay, I have to pop now. You know what I mean? Because otherwise,
okay.
you know what I mean. There's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
there's like that
ticking
there's like
clock.
that's like that
Yeah.
ticking clock thing, and it's like nah, like and this just goes for anybody, but like you know, like some of my like female comedy friends, like when they get so down on themselves, I'm like, fucking look at her.
Look
Look
at
at look at her
She
right
did it.
here, right now. Like look at
Yeah.
her. She was, you know, like just keep fucking going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
God, that
like,
must have felt so good for her. Good
like
for her.
I know, I did. That's just like for anybody, bro. Like just keep fucking going.
That's
like
awesome.
you don't know when it like, what CK and Bird they didn't pop till they're
Yeah.
like mid 40s.
Mid-40s.
Yeah.
You know, it's
It's
when
like
people
the meme of the guy digging in the tunnel
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
diamonds are just on the other side.
yeah.
But it's
I hate my
it's-
damn daughter. It's right there.
Yeah. But it is there because there's the very few like there's always like the exception to the rule of like the people who pop really early and then can sustain a career. It's like Nick Swartzen did his Comedy Central half hour. He was like 6 months in. He was like so
new.
so new. He was
Yeah.
basically an
Crazy.
open micer, and they were like, "Hey, go do 30 minutes or 22." But
Yeah.
you know, but like on Comedy Central, and it's also an incredible. I love his
It's
his Comedy
really
Central
good.
half hour is awesome,
Mhm.
and then he was able to sustain a career
Mhm.
still. But I think there's so many people who you're like, you know, there's people you're like that motherfucker got to do like a late night set because I'm very jaded, bitter, and jealous.
bitter and jealous.
But
Cynical
then they do.
and-
But then you know it's like they
Not
go on
rude
the
to your friends.
Yeah,
He keeps going.
yeah. Rude to your friends. Don't kind of pee with the door open sometimes.
You close the refrigerator all the way.
Yeah. But then it's like, but then they don't have the like, or like even like people who like blow up on TikTok where it's like, you know, it's like we go to the clubs and then we like, you know, you hear the staff talking, being like, this person they did about 35 minutes.
Yeah.
And had to
Yeah.
get the host to come
Yeah.
back up.
Yeah.
Couldn't fill the.
They sold
couldn't-
merch on stage.
Yeah. Like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Doing a PowerPoint.
I know, but yeah, I mean, but then, like that's like this, like that's what I like look up to. So I never have this like
I got to do it
fear.
right fucking now.
Yeah, I've already this like, or just like I really need this right now. It's like no, fuck no. I want to be prepared for like everything, like
Very good.
Yeah.
like I'm about to do, bro. It's
Yeah,
like,
I want to be as good as possible when I get that look.
yeah, you want to be.
Yeah.
You want to be like the fucking to just be ready for someone to go, hey, can you do this? And you're like, yeah, of course,
Absolutely.
I got you right now.
To be
Yeah.
a little annoying with it, where in jiu-jitsu, I teach jiu-jitsu. That's
Yeah, I saw the ears.
okay, cool.
yeah.
I tell my students, I'm like, you should think about the idea of the perfect role, meaning 10 years from now, everyone on earth is going to watch you do jujitsu with someone. You have to have an answer for every question.
You do.
So the way to get there is start answering the questions now and putting yourself in a place to have the questions asked upon you and like, gathering that information. And it's the same thing. It's just such a smart, healthy way of thinking about it, I think.
Yeah. It's like when I got asked to do the Don't Tell 30 Minutes, Don't Tell gave me a 30-minute special.
And it's very good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And like, I remember when they hit me up about it, because I was like, I never thought about doing 30 minutes. You only think about like, all right, man, I got to figure out how to do it.
8-minute set. Let me fucking go.
Yeah. You got to think about like, like, oh, yeah, I want to do an hour special. But you never think about doing like 30 minutes first. And that was the thing back in the day.
Yeah.
You get like a late night set. Then you get like a half hour, like you get like either the Comedy Central Presents or what was the one that HBO was doing? They had 30s.
The HBO, it's called like literally like the HBO comedy half hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's
was
like.
it Premium Blend?
No, that Premium Blend was a show of a bunch of clips of stand-up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, there was like, there's like because like Patrice has that like 30-minute special, like Burr, like
yeah,
a whole a whole bunch.
I think CK actually too.
Yeah, a whole bunch of them.
And then then you get an hour, right? That was like the thing. Like, and so when I did that 30-minute, I was like, I can do 30 minutes. I was like, I can give you like, because like I didn't feel like good about an hour yet.
Yeah,
like even though I was out headlining on the road and all that stuff.
But to present an hour is different from doing an hour.
Yeah, to present an hour, like it's something that I would want to really feel really good about. But like I was like with the 30-minute, I was just like, oh yeah, that's right here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. You're like, oh, you mean my opening 15 minutes and my closing 15 minutes? I push them together because I'm like, here's my strongest chunks. Because it's like an hour is. An hour in a club is so much different than an hour special, because it's like in a club, it's like you have this momentum and you can just like, you also are not like, it's the same as like playing music and stuff where it's like live. You're just like, I can fuck around a little bit and we're all like doing a thing together.
Yeah.
But
Also,
then like the special, you're like, it needs to be.
Well, also like, there was a thing I thought about like with it and like the way I strategically put that 30 minutes together, like, I put that 30 minutes together in a very strategic way. Like I was like, okay, I basically made it like a through line.
Yeah.
And like figured out, okay, like what's going to keep people in. And it's like, okay, if you talk about this first, which leads to this, which makes people go, okay, and what else?
Yeah.
And what else? So like, that's what I was kind of like.
Yeah. It's almost
that's like that 30 minutes is one thing I'm like super proud of in my career so far, is like the way I like built that 30 minutes.
Because that's the difference. It's almost like you're like good and thoughtful about doing stand-up comedy, which is rare these days with comedians.
It's almost like you care and love.
Yeah.
But there is the difference. It's like because I was gonna say, especially living in LA, but I think I see it in New York all the time. But it's like there's people who do stand-up because they want to be famous.
Yes.
And there's people who do stand-up because they love stand-up. And it's so. First, to a comedian, it's so incredibly apparent, but who does what for what. But also, it
is very clear.
It's so clear.
It's very clear.
And then there's also the third of guys who do stand up for pussy. Yeah. But that's a different guy over there.
That's a different guy.
Yeah, but like it is so funny where it's like where people who do stand up because they love stand up, or people who do stand up because they want to just be famous. Where it's like, it's like you have a point of view and you want to. You're like, okay, I can connect all these things. Because because it's me telling it, not being like, what are the most algorithmically like viewed style of jokes and this, and it's like, it's so fucking I don't know, it's so funny when you just see a comedian, you're like, oh my god, thank you for telling jokes. It's really crazy. You wrote a setup and then there's also a punchline. That's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, like it's like I said, like the way I built it, man, I was just really fucking happy about it, man. Like that it was just these things that like just like really, obviously, like if it means a lot to me, then like people will catch that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if I put that feeling behind it, then I was like, then it'll catch on. Now I didn't expect it to like. I mean, yeah, you don't really know the expectations like when you put it out, like, and then like it just started like, people were just viewing it so much and like. It came out in February and I think it hit 1 million like a few months ago or whatever. Like
shit.
it's so
That's
like
so
it's
sick.
so
Yeah.
yeah, like it's like
Big
you know
respect.
this like the response to it has been like super insane, and you know like I'm finally like getting over this like hump of like where people are like actually like pulling up to the shows are like selling out or packing
Sick.
out
Dude,
Yeah.
nice.
and stuff like that. So like yeah, I really you know yeah I don't know I love the art of stand up to me is just like I don't know it's like a I don't know, it's like taking care of a kid. That's how like how I feel about it, you know,
Yeah.
and you know, and I enjoy like every like, bro. There's even times like even like people who aren't like that. There's just goofy shit out there. I
Sure.
love goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even if it's not like something where it's like, why would someone post that as a stand up? I'm like, I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes like you know, like people go hard on like the crowd work stuff like that. Like you know. And I get it, you know. Some people don't like it. Some people like to do it. I kind of mix it in with both. Like I have it
But then
both ways. But
it's
like,
also like because I've seen like some of your like crowd work clips, and it's like, oh, you are doing crowd work to get into a joke. Like
yeah,
to,
usually it
you
leads
can
to
like
something.
lead to
It
like
always leads, yeah,
exactly like leads to something.
yeah.
Not
It's
just
never something that like
you're just like
it's always within like what I'm about to.
yeah, it's
go
like because
into.
that's like because I not that I you know since we're talking about stand up I do legally have to bring up Patrice O'Neal every fucking time, but it's like I remember like being like younger in comedy and like watching him do crowd work being like, oh, he's like it's clicking being like, oh, he's leading the audience,
He's leading you.
he's leading you to
something.
say
Yeah.
to say what he wants you to say,
Yeah.
so he can do this joke that he
Yeah.
already has written that will make him look like he's the biggest fucking and that not saying he's not, but it's like, you know, the biggest genius who's getting this off the cuff immediately, but you're like it's like oh, you actually like care about comedy and you prepare, as opposed to someone who's like, what do you do for work? And they're like, that job is gay. And you're like, oh, yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, they're like, well, yeah, I guess being a scientist is gay.
Yeah.
Anyway, off to my merch table now. Fucking assholes.
But then they have shirts that say scientists are gay. And you're like, oh, no, you did it. You planted
you
that. Fucking
motherfucker.
genius. Yeah.
No, you know, I try not to, you know, when people like ask me about certain things in comedy, like they're like, how do you feel about the world of comedy right now? I try not to, you know, go too hard or like have like I go. It's gotten so big now.
I didn't
to
say
where,
it in that tone, by the way.
No.
What do you think
You're
about the
good.
state of comedy
like, you know,
and the state of Israel?
Yeah.
The
camera turns off.
Yeah,
You
hand
know,
over the camera.
I think it's gotten so big to where it's like music now, to where it's like, okay, Nickelback can exist and so can
Right,
fucking Turnstile. You know, like
Yeah,
like and you like think about like back in the day comedy, like Richard Pryor and Gallagher existed at the same time.
Yeah, and they were both
And they were
equally as
both-
important.
And they were both, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like Gallagher had a massive audience and he did what he did, but people like to see it. And there was probably people who were like, all right, Richard Pryor's coming to town, like, I'll go see that too.
Oh, I brought
Yeah.
a wrong show the wrong night.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna set me on fire.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But yeah, it's you know, I was like, you know, I'll go, I just want to have as much fun as I can with
Good.
it, you know?
Yeah.
And you know, I try to, but I guess the one thing I don't like is, you know, punching down. Is like
yeah.
kind of like you know.
the kind yeah.
But,
'Cause
but that's like such a small, like,
yeah,
you know, small part of it where like I don't feel like so many people are doing it. I don't feel like it's like the biggest thing.
No, it seems to be concentrated in one specific city in somewhere in the South. I couldn't tell you where, but it's
Idaho. I'm
yeah,
scared.
yeah. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
somewhere kind of I would say
Between
a little north of San Antonio. No,
the
but
capital
Dallas.
of
yeah.
Dallas.
It's
Those
those
fucking
disgusting
Dallases.
those
Addison Improv, man.
those Fort Worth comics really ruined it for. But no, I do think I was talking about this with someone the other day where I'm like, I'm not against like comedy that I think could be deemed as offensive or something, but I'm like,
Yeah.
there needs to be a joke there.
Mm-hmm.
There needs that's the only
Yeah.
the only thing I care about really.
Yeah.
Is there a joke there? Are you going on stage and just being like, "Hi, I'm here to say a slur and
Yeah.
hope you laugh at it."
Yeah.
And they're just like,
And if you get mad, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind.
yeah. And now apparently you can't say anything anymore.
You can't say shit.
Yeah. But
What was
that's like the only thing. That's like my only thing that like really annoys me. That's not true at all. So many things.
I
so
can't believe
many-
you said that.
Yeah.
I know, he was staring at you
yeah,
like
so many things
"This
annoy
guy
me.
lying
But
right
that,
now.
but like that thing of like I don't know, like being like I'm just saying bad words, being like that is the definition of like edgy comedy now, instead of it being like, oh, here's a joke, like oh, here's a joke where Bill Burr goes and being like, oh, so there's no reason to hit a woman, and you go like, no, there's not, and then he goes, well, let me explain this thought pattern, and you go like, oh yes, so this is like a thing that everyone goes like, a man hitting a woman is bad, but here is a like thoughtful, insightful, written joke rather than just being like, so trans people suck, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
Don't do your closer on the podcast.
I'm sorry.
No, that was like the beautiful thing about like some of these guys like a Patrice, like he was good at saying, like, I mean, harassment day at work,
Dude.
Harassment.
Yeah, God.
Why can't I
harass
you? You know, they
why don't you suck my dick in the broom?
oh, you don't want to? Okay.
Oh, sorry,
Keep the flowers.
Keep the flowers.
Yeah,
Keep the flowers.
What did he say to that one girl? I was like, what if I came with you? He was like, oh, nice titty meat you got
nice
today.
titty- Not the cleavage, just the space between but I mean the meat.
Yeah. Well,
I'm looking at 4.0 grade face over
You
here.
mind if I sniff your chair while you're in the bathroom?
Yeah. But like there's like this there's this thing to it that's powerful, like where you can like pull that off and like get away with it.
Yeah.
It's like amazing
Yeah.
to me.
sick.
You know
To
what I
get
mean?
away.
Like
Yeah, to be able to be like, let's see how far I can tiptoe over the line. But that's the thing. There's like you don't open with
Don't
that.
open with- yeah,
and there is like a
ease.
subtlety to getting there. And I
Yeah.
think that some people have like the subtlety of a bulldozer
Yeah.
when they're trying to do stuff
well,
like that.
You know, also I think about it too, you know, like, you know, there's something unique where people can evolve.
Yeah. Oh,
You know, I do think
Great
like,
point.
I mean, you know, because if I think about the shit I was talking about early on, like, bro, it was stupid as fuck.
Yeah, you started this
yeah.
podcast
You know what I mean?
like a
Like-
moron.
about an hour and 20 minutes
bullshit.
ago,
It's
you were
only him,
you were in the ditches.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
you're at
yeah.
Mount Olympus.
Our whole audience was booing you.
But yeah, like that's why, like, you know, you gotta kind of like let these people. That's why I don't get too like
Yeah,
critical. Like
yeah.
you gotta let someone fail. Like let them understand, and then they'll find that maybe they'll find that way to like
Yeah.
to make that joke like
Because that is
work.
also,
And I know people like, you know, yeah, people go hard on that shit like that, and you know, but like I think there's something about like like, all right, man, just wait, let a person like evolve. You know, what I
yeah,
mean?
it's fair. That's
I
fair.
think that's the thing, it's
That's how I see it.
It's very
yeah,
healthy.
especially like now with, you know, all social media and shit like that, where it's like, oh no, I got the luxury of failing and learning in obscurity,
Mhm.
because there was, when I
Yeah.
started comedy, there was no like pressure to be posting content
No.
all the
No.
time.
I filmed
So-
my sets like this.
Yeah, yeah. So I got to be. I
That's
got.
funny, bro.
Yeah. I got to. I every
Can I
day.
set this up right here?
Yeah. I have a flip book.
Super
I have
loud.
a flip book of me just going like this.
Lighting that match on the thing.
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
the gunpowder explodes.
There's a guy, you know, the guy with the.
He has to remove his head from the cape to light me.
Yeah, seriously.
But yeah, it is like, I got to just be bad at comedy for a long time, and I didn't have to like show proof of it.
Other
than getting booked on other
that's a very
shows.
good point. I
Yeah.
think that's what it is that like you see a lot of people who are starting off so early posting because they feel like they need
have to, yeah.
Yeah.
and it's like, no, bro, you don't. Like I don't post a ton of like comedy at all. Like
Just
you
sexy
know,
pictures.
just sexy
Yeah.
pictures. I just do that. That's how I get by, bro.
Yeah.
Feet.
You know, but like I like, and there was a point in time like I wasn't doing it at all, and like, you know, some of my reps were like, you know, like, hey, and I go, let me get good.
Yeah.
Let me get good, you know, before I can like, let me get to a place to where I feel like, okay, I'll post this.
I can defend
You know what I mean?
these. Yeah,
I can defend
yeah.
these. You know what I mean? But like, I didn't want to post something. I just there's just nothing I felt about what I was doing was like, it's not really anything. Like I go, nah. You know what I mean? Like,
And there's also the like, once you are like experienced enough where it's like, okay, I can take some stuff that I'm just like, literally, I'm like, oh, I'm in some whatever city. I could riff, you know, you riff about the city, you do something where you're like, oh, it leads me to this thing. I'm good enough where I'm like, okay, I can like clip this. This is 40 seconds. That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Put that on Instagram. It's not me. And I'm not so precious about my material being like, I'm burning this world's most perfect joke, where I'm like, I'm not posting my closer, but
yeah.
I am like, okay, here's the thing. I'm like, this is funny
Yeah.
enough. Here we go. And then I can write. That's always the thing where it's like, you know, when people would get mad about like their tweets getting stolen or like jokes, but like, I was always just like, but you're a comedian, right? Like, write another joke.
I always think about that. Like, I'm like, just write another joke, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm like I don't even want to argue it. I don't want to like. I'll just write another joke.
Yeah.
I have no reason to like defend that. I like. All right, I'll just use that to like make me better.
Yeah.
I hear you, but I will go to your house and beat the fuck out of you. Well, I hear both. I hear
Yeah,
both. We're about a half hour.
Oh, are we really?
Oh, you are?
All
what time is
all
it?
of a sudden it's 3:30.
Okay.
Dude, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, no,
this is
thanks
fun.
for
I feel
having
like
me.
we're friends now. This is great.
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
boys.
I know. I feel like I grew up with you, motherfuckers.
Yeah, no, this is great.
Where can people see your stand-up? Go follow you. See you live?
Everything's at Shapel Lacey, ShapelLacey.com, Shapel Lacey on socials,
I'll put
all
it in
that.
the thing.
Yeah. And just follow me on all that.
Yeah,
Follow
go
me,
see
so
him on the
funny.
road. The best thing about stand-up is going and seeing it live. So
Yeah.
go.
People that care and are funny.
Yeah,
and are
and are
good
good
at
at stand-up. So go
Yeah.
see him on
Follow
the road.
Micah Brucey at Micah Brucey.
Follow Diego Lopez at this Diego Lopez.
Patreon.com/A Little Time Pod for 4 bonus episodes a month, plus video of all 8 episodes a week before everyone else.
Yeah.
Any day.
Oh yeah, Charleston, South Carolina,
Wow.
and Fort Worth, Texas,
Oh, my God.
and Charlotte, North Carolina, and there might be another one in there somewhere, but that's through the end of the year. So
All right. Appreciate
cool.
y'all. Bye.
Sorry I wasn't in Florida and Alabama this week if you're listening.
Bye.
Okay, bye.